My mate made me the handcuffs just to remind me not to get arrested again. Yeah. Guilty, Your Honor.
Your relationship with the police, is that?
Can you rephrase that? Their relationship with me.
Is it something that's mellowed at all, or is it... Because they were on your arse.
Oh, yeah. I kind of got used to it. And I just consider them the enemy. At the same time, I know policemen, and they're just ordinary blokes on the job. It depends the direction from above. He's a target, and for quite a while I was the target. You kind of got used to it, I remember my son, he was about 5 years old, and he'd be looking at it, Dad, the unmarked car's still there. I was amazed at the amount of effort and time and taxpayers' money they must have spent on trying to bust a guitar player, to the point where they would, plant me. At the same time, I got a certain, the Chelsea cops, get out of here, I'll have yours, constable, and, I always knew I could beat them. I would beat them in court, I'd beat them one way or another, because their heart weren't really in it. They'd just been told to lean on me. I'm an easy target. I asked for it, I got it. And the rest of us, I'm sure Mick would feel the same way. They just came in so heavy-handed, trying to break a butterfly on a wheel, After they'd given up trying to bust us, they put the money thing on us, hence exile on Main Street. So we said, we don't care, we'll leave the country, bollocks. You're the losers, not us. And this is why we moved to France, and which was a heavy-duty thing, because they figured that would break us up. They didn't quite know the spirit of the men they were dealing with. Be right back.
Wait a minute, Joe. Ain't we in a wrong picture? That title don't say nothing about Little Red Riding Hood. See? Swing Shift Cinderella.
Well, I'll be. Swing Shift Cinderella, huh? Now you run along, honey. I'll see you later. Yeah. Cinderella, eh? Now there's a babe I'd like to meet. Hey, that's it. Beg pardon, miss. I was looking for that babe they call Swing Shift. Just call me Shorty.
Hello, Fairy Godmother. Oh, yes, bless your heart, you darling. What's cooking, child? Listen, Granny, if you're going to get me that ball tonight, you better get over here. There's a wolf in the house. A wolf! Yahoo! Don't you, old girl? Have a good time, darling. But remember, you must be home by 12 o'clock. Very well, Grandmother. 12 o'clock. Come on, Super Wolf. Woo! Wrong costume.
Little fairy tale fireball, that soup and dupe and little pin-up princess, Swing Shift Cinderella!
All the chicks are crazy for a certain burly wolf, a real sharp curly wolf, whose line is oh so smooth when he spreads it on. Sharp or smooth, he's in the groove where loving is a thing, and all the babes in town trail him around just to hold his paw and sing. Oh, Wolfie, ain't you the one? Oh, Wolfie, ain't we got fun? You send the shivers up my spine, and when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I'm so, oh, Wolfie, please tell me, do what makes me love you so? You're not rugged, it's true, but when I look at you, I just, oh, Wolfie, oh, Wolfie. that wolf.
Oh, yeah? That's what you think, sister.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a bit peckish. Fancy a midnight slank? I'm just going to rustle something up next door. This cat has got, the real deal going about him. I won't be long.
I know someday, Chucky, your luck will soon run out. So stop from rounding up your mouth. 'Cause I know those water is rough and in prison it's very tough, friends. And that's where you'll surely reach someday. So don't you chalk it up, chalk it up. Alright, Chucky. 'Cause you will surely go today. So stop and rock it up, rock it up. Alright, Chucky. 'Cause you won't really get no pay. 'Cause Chucky no lucky, oh no. Chucky bad lucky, now that's the truth. Chucky no lucky, alright. So throw away your ball, sing again. Chucky no lucky, oh no. Chucky bad lucky, now alright. Chucky no lucky, yeah. So throw away your ball. I heard you going around till you've got your bucky for the fence, yeah. And last night I heard you jump two fence. So please stop from doing that and make innocent people feel sad, friends. 'Cause you will surely get your pay. So don't you chalk it up, chalk it up. Alright, Chucky. 'Cause you will surely go today. So stop and rock it up, rock it up. Alright, Chucky. 'Cause you won't really get no bail, yeah. 'Cause Chucky no lucky, oh no. Chucky bad lucky now, alright. Chucky no lucky, yeah, yeah, no. So throw away your ball, sing again. Chucky no lucky, alright. Chucky bad lucky now, Chucky no lucky, yeah, alright. So throw away your ball. Chucky no lucky, where you gone? Chucky bad lucky now, got to run. Chucky no lucky.
Shepherd's Pie. This is the all-time fave. Not complete without the HB sauce. It's more addictive than anything I know, believe me. I've always wondered how actors ate that crap, take 47, The favourite's always been a shepherd's pie, because you get to a show and you haven't eaten, and you don't want to eat like something really solid. And a shepherd's pie is like baby food. It's mush, but at the same time it tastes great. Basically, shepherd's pie is pure fuel. Ask any shepherd. Doris, me mum, used to make the odd one. Gus, my grandfather, made a great one. The best tip I can give anybody who knows anything about shepherd's pies was taught to me by my old late great security man, Big Joe Seabrook from Wembley. Certain people around that area will know him damn well. He told me that the real secret is to chop up a few onions. No, this is secret. This is top secret. I'm not kidding you. Yeah. A few more chopped onions just before you put the spuds on top of the pie and before you put it in the oven. That's the tip. That does add zest to the whole thing. Because there's onions in there already, you see. But they're already cooked, so to put some fresh ones in before it goes in the oven is, I thought, a crowning glory, of the shepherd's pie. 9 days in a row once, which I think is pretty much a world record. Don't try that at folks' home.
Perfect.
Don't try that at home, folks. It was an astounding thing in that, people would come by every day, friends and, certain business, and I'd still be there and up, and I would see that, oh, you've changed. They'd change clothes and everything, and shaved, and all kinds of daily things that people do, which meanwhile I had just plowed through because I'm playing music, I'm listening to it, and I'm trying to figure things out. And I don't recommend it, really. Don't try and stay up for 9 nights, really. After 2 days, 3 days, you go into a zone. Don't try that in Folkestone. Everything is heightened. Every sense is heightened. Don't try that in Scunthorpe. If you've never been there, you'll never know. Don't try that in Cardiff. I suppose if you've been up for 9 days in a row, one could class yourself as an insomniac, right?
That's the way. Hold on.
I found it exciting to stay up for days. Then I thought that I was actually, living my life. Instead of sleeping it away, I'm doing something. I felt I was getting my money's worth. You only got one life, I know, something, maybe just a maniac energy is built into this particular creature. Whatever I was doing, it was too interesting to crash out on. Usually music, but it might have been a book or maybe a movie or two. Talking about movies, just for sheer fun and great music, the girl can't help it. There's some great acts on there. Little Richard's opening track is dynamite. Jane Mansfield walks over that thing, like she owns it. There's Eddie Cochran in there, and there's other caps, Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. You've got an essential piece of early rock and roll. Check it out, and let me have a kip, right?